Quarterback Tyler Huntley finished the Week 16 game against Atlanta as the quarterback 19 on the week. 0.2 fantasy points. He only had 17 attempts, and this is what I was concerned about. I was concerned that the shoulder injury would limit Tyler Huntley in his passing, and that was the case. 9 for 115. He did have a passing touchdown to Demarcus Robinson in this game, 11 for 26 on the ground. So it wasn't super efficient yet again. You're disappointed if you hoped that Tyler Huntley would be able to get you into that. Get me one spike week, please. He just hasn't delivered due to the injury, due to the lack of wide receiver core. We're counting 4 total targets for the wide receivers in this. Mark Andrews had 5 targets in this game. Josh Oliver had 3. Isaiah Likely had 2. The tight ends had 10 targets in this game. The wide receivers had 4. The leading target getter among wide receivers for the Baltimore Ravens, Deshaun Jackson, 36-year-old Deshaun Jackson. So no, there's no optimism for the passing game for Tyler Huntley. And if his rushing game isn't there, the injury is there. Yes, Baltimore gets Pittsburgh in Week 17, but if we look at what Tyler Huntley did in the 2/3 of the game or so that he played against Pittsburgh, he only threw the ball 12 times. So he was projected for not even to get to 18 pass attempts or so. That's discouraging. 8 for 88 passing, 9 for 31 rushing. So maybe if you want to sprinkle in a little bit of the rushing, maybe you could get him up to 40 rushing yards. He's still at best a quarterback 24-ish is how I would put him and rank him moving forward. I don't have a lot of optimism or upside, even throwing to the likes of Mark Andrews. Andrews only went 3 for 45 on 5 targets this game. The other tight ends didn't catch much either. If you like the content and this is helpful to you, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. It really helps the channel. So Baltimore 10-5 going into Week 17. And there's not a lot to play for. Baltimore has already clinched the playoffs. So it's more so about just taking care of your players and playing for pride and getting some valuable reps in as well, and making sure that Lamar Jackson is getting healthy. I would be very surprised if we see Lamar Jackson play in Week 17 or Week 18. I would expect that Lamar Jackson would play in the playoffs, given that Tyler Huntley is just holding down the fort as we're moving forward, trusting the Baltimore Ravens defense. Tyler Huntley is not a fantasy option that I'm looking to start in Week 17, even in Superflex leagues.